Good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing this afternoon? On this great day. Well, it's kind of chilly, but it's not bad out. I just got home myself. I went to the store for a few little things and stopped by my office to tell them about my washing machine because nobody has, I left a message on their answer machine, so I don't know. I guess they didn't answer their answer machines yet. But it was the weekend, so I wasn't figuring that they were figuring that they were going to come on the weekend anyway, because it's not considered an emergency. So how y'all doing this afternoon? I'm feeling pretty good. And, let me show you the little hole I got over here. I'm sitting here with my scooter, as usual, in the middle of the floor and a whole bunch of junk, because I got papers out here that I had to get ready and for the office. So I've been kind of up and on it this morning, y'all. I didn't get much because I didn't have that much fun. Got me some more oranges. I don't know if this is the same ones I got before or not, but it's a big bag of oranges. And I had 2 left from what I had bought before. And let's see what else is on the old buzzer. I got junk food, y'all. Yes, I did. I got junk food. I'm guilty, Your Honor. And I saw these cheese balls afterwards. And I said, I wonder if they taste like the ones that I had gotten before from, these are Utz, that I had gotten from the Dollar Tree. I remember they was in like a purple bag, but I'm not sure if that's the same one or not, but I decided to try them. And back here, got me some peppermint. I don't know, let's see if I can bring the camera a little bit. No, let's drive up a little bit. That'd be the logical thing to do. Right up in my junkie. Got me some more coffee mate. I checked to see if the tops were on there good, and I made sure the pool was in there. I got 2 of them because I'm not going back to the grocery store no time soon. Got me some relish and some mayo. You know what I had for breakfast this morning? I had grilled cheese and I had opened up a can of peaches. That grilled cheese was so darn good, I want another one for lunch because I haven't had lunch yet. It's 2 o'clock. It's almost 2 o'clock. As a matter of fact, it's 5 minutes to 2. That was a good grilled cheese sandwich. I hadn't had it for a long time. And I don't use the cheese slices. I usually buy my own, the block of cheese and then slice it or shred it, myself. Let me take this jacket off. Whew, I got on a short sleeve shirt. But I got hot since I came in the house. And I usually buy the big old chunk of cheese, the block of cheese. And slice it off and just put it up there like that. Oh, it was delicious, I tell you. Let's see what else I got in the bag. Got me some dip to go with my chips. Like I said, I got 2 of these, and I did open them up. See that? It's in there. But the big bottle that you get, the big bottle like I showed you before, when you get those have a screw top on the inside. And the one that I had opened the other day did not have that screw cap on it. And then plus the pull, when I got ready to pull it, it was very easy. It was like a part of it had been lifted. Thank God I'm still alive because I did drink the coffee. But you know what? It didn't taste like my regular hazelnut. It did not. I only bought two meats. Got me a little piece of pork steak. I don't know if you call it a pork steak, but I think I'm going to make chopped barbecue out of it. And I got my chicken breast. So I am set. I ain't going back to the store. But I did forget to get me some, I forgot to get myself some butter. But, the butter that I used for my grilled cheese this morning, it was old, but it was good. I couldn't even tell it was old, but I had had it in the freezer. But it had been up there for a long time. You know how you, when you live alone, stuff stay up there for a long time. And I got me some peppermint. But they don't have Brock's. I like Brock's peppermint. Seems like I got something. That's it. I think I spent about $60. I think that's my receipt laying down there on the floor. And I'm starting to learn how to use my iPhone. I'm trying to open these. I've never had these, but oh, they're individually wrapped. But they're probably tasting like Starlights. No, this is Stop and Shop brand peppermint. But anyway, I'm trying those. And I still got some of these Junior Mint. Those things are so sweet. That's why they're still hanging around here. Because they're so sweet. And I'll pick up, you know, get a little bit of, just put in my hand and put it in my mouth if I'm having like a bad taste in my mouth or something like that. But, I like the regular Junior Mint, you know, the bigger ones. They're better. Let's see what else. Oh, I bought a 24 pack of water again. Because I didn't want to overload my scooter, which I was going to get some milk. But I remembered I had bought some milk the other day, and I didn't want to overload my scooter, you know, with the liquids. You know, when you got a lot of liquids, liquids are very heavy. But the capacity of my scooter, the weight, should I say, that is capable of carrying is 350 pounds. So if I'm 240 pounds, which means I got 160 pounds to play with. No, more than that, right? No. Wait a minute, I'm 240. I'm just saying 240, you know, just to round it off. And 350. Yeah, I got 110 pounds to play. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right, 110. No. I subtracted 240 from 350. Comes to 110. Yeah, wait a minute. No, that ain't right, is it, y'all? Is that right, y'all? 240 from 3. It's 110, I'm pretty sure, y'all. But, you know, it didn't look right. It don't look right. And so anyway, after, you know, counting my own weight of 240 pounds, then I can put on an additional 110 pounds on my scooter. Now that water, it's a 24 pack of water, but I don't know how, I never counted it, you know, try to add up the ounces and how many pounds it weighs or anything like that. But then, like I said, you know, when you get a lot of liquid, it's heavy. And so I had bought the 2 coffee makes, and I was going to buy some milk. But I said, nah, I got bought milk the other day. And so, but I still won't have to go to the store until next week sometime. And then I had a big old bottle, you know, a big old bag of oranges. I had a lot of room left because, you know, my scooter, you'd be surprised, it carries a lot of stuff in that scooter. You know, with the backpack, and then I have a bag that I set on top of my water, which was the chips. Just chips were in there. The chips and the cheese balls were in there. So it was very light, set right on top of my scooter. And then I rest my feet on the fender of the scooter. You know, that's where your feet can rest up there on top of that while you're driving. Yeah, so that's my day, y'all, so far. I haven't had anything to eat yet, well, for the lunch yet, but I stopped by my office and she said, come back tomorrow morning at 10. And I said, okay, I'll be here tomorrow at 10. Probably be in La La Land at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to get up here and make myself a cup of coffee, y'all. I got my hazelnut. Hope it's the right one this time. And then, like I said before, that hazelnut that I had didn't even taste like hazelnut. I said maybe it was the plain one, you know, the plain vanilla one. But it was horrible. I didn't like it, so I ended up pouring the coffee out. And I had some more coffee in the pot. Usually it's about 2 cups that I make at a time. And so I put I use the last part that was in the coffee pot, and I used milk and sugar for it. But it took a lot to sweeten that coffee. How I don't even hardly use sugar anymore. Just plain sugar. And it seemed like to me it took a lot to get it sweet or something. But anyway, I drank it. So it wasn't a total loss, y'all. Delicious. I think I'm going to make myself another grilled cheese sandwich and eat the rest of those peaches because I got, only ate like half a can of peaches, which I've seen times I would eat the whole can. I would eat a whole can. Yeah, it's nothing really. A whole can of peaches. I don't even know if that's 2 peaches in that can. Yeah, I can eat a whole can of peaches. But you know what I do? I call myself rinsing the sugar off, the syrup. I rinse as much as I can get off there. And so anyway, this morning I had like a half of the can, and then I got another half of the can left. I want to try my cheese balls and see how they taste too. And on that note, I go with love, and I'll see you again soon.